Hi, my name is Jeremy Bush. This is Jared Van Vark. We're with Keystone Financial Services here in Loveland, Colorado. This video is part of our educational series on the basics of finance. Jared, what's your question for us today?
Well, Jeremy, I recently graduated college, and everyone in my family and all my friends have been trying to give me all these financial tips. And I've been researching online about saving money and paying off debt and how many credit cards to get and all that. How am I supposed to stay on top of all this? How am I supposed to know if I'm on the right track?
It's a very good question. It really is. Probably the biggest thing I can say to you now is to know where you're at in your financial life cycle. Okay, so really think about your financial life as this bridge. Okay, and this is going to be a journey over your entire lifetime that you're going to get to. All right, and right now you're starting out right here. This is about as good a place as any to get started. I think most people actually probably wish they'd started as they graduated. A lot of people will come in much later on in life and have to make up this section, okay? So step one, know where you're at, okay? So what does that really mean? Meaning that this is your stage of life, all right? You're just starting your new job. You probably have a bunch of student debt that you need to pay off, maybe some credit cards, things like that. You're going to get a job, and it's probably going to be the most money you've ever made in your life. So you're going to start getting these monthly paychecks where you're like, wow, that's fantastic. I never thought I'd get there, but here I am. Now what do I do? Okay? So then, in addition to knowing where you're at, it also is a really good idea to know what's coming next. Okay? So, for instance, you're getting here, you're working. So these are going to be like your really good earning years, okay? Maybe not married yet, living the single life, making decent money, maybe getting ready to buy your first house, okay? And then down the road a little bit further, maybe you want to start a family. Get married, have kids. What's the implications of that going to be on your financial life, right? Then you're getting up towards over here where you're like, well, you know what? I'm not that graduate anymore. I'm 20 years in, and I got maybe 10 plus years until I get to retirement. So I'm kind of that pre-retirement stage. All right, where really your time horizon is a lot less. So saving and plowing things away, really it becomes a little bit more important, okay? Anyway, knowing where you're at and kind of knowing what these stages are and maybe what the next one to come is will definitely be a help to you as far as really knowing where you're at and what you should be doing, okay? The other idea to keep in mind is, what is your long-term goal, all right? Well, probably most people look at it and be like, well, retirement,
Right, I don't want to work forever, Jeremy.
Yeah, nobody does. But what is retirement? And what does it mean? Does retirement mean buying a house on the golf course and waking up at 6 in the morning to catch that first green, Does retirement mean going somewhere where it's warm all the time, having a boat and doing nothing but fishing all the time? All of these various things really play into what retirement is. The sooner you know what that goal is over here, the better off you're going to be, because you're going to be able to plan for it, and you know what that's going to have a higher probability, I guess, of getting there.
Gotcha.
And meeting that goal. Cool. Okay? So really then it comes down to where are you now? How can you start? How do I make this goal? This is really where a good financial advisor, a financial planner, can really help you out with this, all right? Because that's someone who's going to be able to really get specific about, okay, this is where you are, this is the kind of thing you should be doing now, okay? And then this is the next step that's going to come in life. And then they can kind of almost hold your hand throughout the entire process. Be like, okay, congratulations on the family. You have a beautiful son and daughter and a beautiful wife. and we're starting to plug away and maybe even do some college savings now. Good job. And you know what? We're still on par for that retirement that you've always been dreaming about. All right? Someone who's going to keep you honest, keep you on track towards that goal. Maybe that goal moves, you know, depending on what happens here. But you're not going to know what you need to be doing over here unless you have someone who's able to keep an eye on this entire picture for you. So really, that's the ultimate value add, I think, of a good financial planner, is someone who knows your story and who wants to be a part of it for that entire role and can keep the eye on the prize for you when you're distracted up here doing all this.
I see. Awesome. Well, thanks for explaining that to me. I'm feeling a lot better about my situation. Sounds like it's time to start dreaming about retirement.
That's right. Dream big and enjoy it.
Awesome.
And thanks for the question.